We've created this brass instrument from a series of tubing, and some of these have not yet been trimmed to their adjacent bodies. So let me roll this intersect feature back so we can see its original state. You can see that this tubing goes through the valve to the inside, and what we need to do is to trim these off so that they intersect as solids, but we don't want all of the extra material on the inside, and we also want to have a hole through the side wall of the valve so it goes into the tubing. So this could be a very complex set of operations if you were to do this manually with the Boolean tools inside SolidWorks. So the intersect feature is uniquely designed specifically for problems like this. You can use solids, surfaces, and planes. Let me show you how this works. Let's start the intersect feature, and we'll start with all of the solid bodies that we can see. So we'll click on the bell section, the lead pipe section, each of the 3 valves, the first valve tubing, the second valve tubing, and the third valve tubing. And then there are also a couple of connecting pipes between the valves. So that should give us 10 bodies altogether. Now SolidWorks can create just the intersecting regions, or it can also create the internal regions. In this case, creating the internal regions will essentially be the air inside of the first, second, and third valve tubing. And we don't want that. That'll just be extra stuff for us to wade through. So I'm going to use the create intersecting regions only. And then I'll hit the intersect button. It may take a minute or two depending on the complexity of your model and the quality of your computer. Okay, so now SolidWorks gives us a set of regions. And in this case, we've got 50 regions. This is set up right now to show included regions. Now there's a lot of negative logic that goes on here. You're showing included regions, but the stuff that you click on are things that are going to be excluded. So this is really going to show us things that we want to get rid of, which you would think would be the show excluded regions, but what we're going to do at the end is a little trick with this invert selection button. So, there's, like I said, a lot of negative logic going on here. You may have to wade through this a couple of times before you get the hang of it, but I'm going to click on this because I want to keep it, and it goes away. Okay, and it's clicked here in the list of stuff that gets removed. All right, and I'm going to click on this because I want to keep that, and I want to keep this, and I want to keep this, and I want to keep that. I also want to keep the 3 valves, and I want to keep the 2 little pieces of tubing. Okay, now I also want to keep the pieces that are the intersection of the valve and the tubing. So these little rings are things that I also want to keep, but I want to keep these in every situation where tubing intersects the valves. So I'll just go around and select each one of these little ring areas. And again, this is logic that's maybe difficult to understand, and it's visualization that's also tough. Okay, I'll just make sure I've got everything. All right, I think I've got it all. All right, and now that I've gotten rid of everything that I want to keep, it's actually easier to visualize it that way. I'm just going to hit the invert selection button, which gets rid of the things that I wanted to get rid of, and it brings back the things that I wanted to keep. All right, so now this is showing me everything that I selected pretty much. And I want to merge this back into a single body, so let's see if this works. This is the moment of truth to see if you've selected everything properly. Click the green check, and again, you might have to wait a minute or two to get this to work. Okay, so it has worked. Let's see if what we've got here. We have a single solid body from those 10 original solid bodies that intersected, and if we look down inside the valves, we should be able to see all of that material has been cleared out, and now we have a clear path for the air to go down the valve tubing. Okay, so that is how the intersect feature works. You may want to practice a little bit on simpler models that have volumes and planes and surfaces that intersect. In this case, we didn't get involved with using planes or surfaces. The solids in this case were complicated enough. The intersect feature combines the functionality of all of the Boolean tools that you have in SolidWorks. So all of the combine functions. It will also use the cut with surface tools and the split tool as well. Intersect has only been around for a few years, but it's an extremely powerful tool for anybody who does a lot of modeling using multi-bodies.